Hi, I'm Michael and this is Carelifornia. And today we got some good news as more states are starting to get their Lost Wage Assistance Applications LWA approved by FEMA. This will allow them to start distributing an additional $300 per week in unemployment benefits to their residents. Currently, the count is now up to 11 states who have been approved. But as the executive order starts coming to fruition, it's becoming evident that a lot of folks may not actually be able to get their $300 enhanced unemployment benefits. Also, this week in Congress, from the left, over 100 members of Congress are urging House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to pass a smaller, standalone unemployment bill. The bill would bring back the full $600 enhanced unemployment benefits that were previously lost under the CARES Act. So today, we're going over the new states that have been approved for the $300 Trump LWA enhanced unemployment benefits, why some people may not actually be able to get their $300 weekly benefit, and the pressure that Nancy Pelosi is starting to feel from her own party to do something about unemployment benefits. Now, this is your 5-minute daily dose, so let's make this quick. But before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. So let's start with the good news. As of Wednesday, there are now 11 states in total who have been approved to start sending out the new $300 enhanced unemployment benefits on a weekly basis. These are the checks that were authorized under the executive order put into act by Trump earlier this month. The newest states announced are Idaho, Maryland, Oklahoma, and Montana. These states are in addition to the 7 states who are already approved: Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Louisiana, Missouri, New Mexico, and Utah. Some of these states have already begun sending out their benefits. Arizona specifically has started sending out the extra $300 benefits as early as Monday, but not all states have had systems that are agile as Arizona's. One of the main problems is that the extra $300 isn't actually unemployment check. Rather, it's a form of fiscal aid. So most existing unemployment systems don't have an automated way of sending out this form of assistance. But luckily, according to FEMA, the payments, when they do come out, will be retroactive back to the first week of August. One unfortunate reality of the LWA $300 enhanced unemployment benefit is that nearly 1 million people may not be eligible for the new extra assistance. This is because of how the law was written and whether or not your state participates in the program. One of the biggest barriers to getting the assistance, regardless of your state, is the stipulation that in order to get an additional $300 week in enhanced unemployment benefit, you must first qualify for at least $100 worth of benefit under your state's unemployment eligibility requirements. This isn't a problem for folks who live in states like Arizona, Kansas, Michigan, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oregon, and Washington, because these states have a minimum unemployment amount that is already over $100 per week. But in some other states like California, it is possible to get an unemployment check that is less than $100. And this means that many of the lowest income individuals, people working minimum wage and part-time, would not be able to get access to the additional $300 weekly benefit. This is especially unfair considering that these folks are the people who probably need the money the most. Additionally, in some states like Alaska, they are following a policy of not paying out the $300 to people who are on the PUA, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. These folks are usually people who do not qualify for additional unemployment benefits because they are self-employed or gig workers. Luckily, so far, only Alaska has implemented this policy, but Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona have already committed to paying the $300 to their PUA recipient. Finally this week, Nancy Pelosi is starting to feel the pressure from her own Democratic House members to pass a smaller, standalone enhanced unemployment bill. Over 100 members of Congress have signed onto a letter calling for Pelosi to pass an unemployment bill in the House that would bring back the full $600 unemployment benefits that were lost under the CARES Act. Furthermore, the bill would tie unemployment funding to the unemployment rate, only starting to reduce unemployment benefits once the unemployment rate starts going down. This is pressure that both sides of the aisle are feeling. Even Trump is feeling the pressure. He also instituted the executive order to bring back some of the enhanced unemployment benefits. But the big question is, will Pelosi do it? Because despite all the suffering that people are enduring without the benefits, it would cost her and the Democrats dearly in the big stimulus check negotiation. So far, in the states that have embraced the LWA program, it looks like people are actually getting money, and in a relatively expedient time frame. Well, expedient for the government. But the reality is that the $300 is not going to be enough to help everybody who needs the assistance. Moreover, there are concerns about the benefit only being guaranteed by FEMA for a 3-week period. Finally, it seems unfair that the program was designed to exclude some of the lowest income individuals who could really use the money the most, let alone those Uber drivers and DoorDash folks and gig workers who will not qualify because their benefits come from the PUA. But I keep saying it because I think it's true, that it's going to be a good sign that the White House is getting pressure and the Democrats are getting pressure to make some more substantive movements on unemployment. So it seems to me that something will definitely eventually happen. It's just a matter of when. This has been your 5-minute daily dose, and I hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Now, other than that, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia, wishing you a happy, healthy day.